The reason why, excuse me, the conservative part of our country has changed a lot. I was going to say go crazy, but I won't. I don't think it's rational. I think it's because of that. Because of America is finally growing up. It has a black president. It has gay marriage. Pot is legal in 4 states, and medical is legal in many, many more. This is the America we always thought, the liberal half, we would become. This is the one they did not want to see, and it drives them crazy. It just drives them crazy. Yeah. And it drives me a little crazy too, because soon there's going to be nothing left for me to make fun of. You won't need me anymore.
No, but look, Bill, I think that what Obama offered today was an extraordinary example of what happens when a community comes together, when we affirm our common American identity and the religious underpinnings of that, but to look beyond the sectarian, narrow basis of it and to say that we are all part of this. And then when he did that, when he took it to church in a black tradition, I think that elevated the nature of what he was talking about, because he made some tremendous statements in there. He says, God is using this person, this alleged killer. That's a hell of a theological idea to talk about God's use of evil for ultimate good and gain. But what he did was give us some serious theology. And he talked about, he had a Bush doctrine in there too. Forgiveness as a preemptive move. People say, oh, that forgiveness is horrible. What he showed is that Martin Luther King Jr. is a genius. When you forgive people, you disarm them. We don't have a race war. We have people coming together. This was an extraordinary example of what happens when forgiveness is put forth with political utility.
I think one of the reasons that Charleston was able to give a clinic in how a city heals after an incredible tragedy like that, I think, is because they eschewed, if you'll forgive me, a bit of the caricature of conservatives that you put forth, although in a more measured fashion than you originally wanted to. The people of South Carolina, both white and black, watched the victims' families say, we forgive this guy. It was such an incredible, powerful moment that they were able to come together in a way that did not align on.
Should we forgive them so quickly? Really? Is that
well, if they can do
it.
That's what their religion is telling them they should do.
It's truer to the religion.
For folks who are Christian,
on a personal level, I admire it. I don't know if it's the greatest thing for society to be right away. Like, yeah, I could see this as a future talking point on Fox. Why couldn't these black folks forgive like the good people of Charleston did?
Right. But forgiveness doesn't mean wiping away history. It simply means that I take away the alternative you have to define who I am. If I am caught up in hatred, then you're defining my agenda. When I forgive you, I say what your point was will not be realized. The race war that you predicted won't come. And by the way, Jesus said it heaps coals of fire on your head. Look at that young white kid's expression when he was being forgiven. It was like, oh my God, I killed these people and now their family forgives me? That's tremendous.
On the head is what he...
Focus on the what?
Focus on the coals on the head.
Who did that? Some ancient Christian?
He said, that's what Scripture says.
So I do think that the forgiveness doesn't mean, however, you don't seek justice. Obama in his eulogy today said, charity is one thing, justice is another. He was echoing Martin Luther King Jr., who said it's different.
Another concept.